Ja, liebe Freunde, herzlich willkommen zurück hier bei GreedFall. Wir suchen immer noch jetzt nach dem Schiffsjungen, der verborgen oder verloren ist. Und hier in der Schenke soll es noch mehr Informationen dazu geben. Ich kann hier was klauen vom Tisch. Der Typ hat sein Kleingeld neben sich auf den Tisch gelegt und ich kann es einfach so wegsammeln. Scheint ihn nicht zu stören.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Okay, die sagen alle so ziemlich immer dasselbe, wenn es keine wichtigen Personen sind. Dann sprechen wir mit dem Wirt. Wir wissen ja, wer nichts wird, wird.
Good day, tavern keeper. Can I pour you anything? It's you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
Better of you? You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends. Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Aber mit Geld lässt sich alles regeln. So, den Schiffsjungen.
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Dann Zeugen.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Okay, kann ich noch irgendwas fragen? Ein Geschäft? Nee, das ist nichts Wichtiges.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
So, jemand muss ja spielen da hinten. Aber er sitzt gar nicht auf dem Stuhl, wie mir gesagt wurde.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Sehen die Leute eigentlich so scheiße aus wegen dieser komischen Krankheit oder was?
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Ja, und jetzt?
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Okay, ein reicher Mann.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thema embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Halte ich ihm den ganzen Verkehr auf oder warum stehen die alle mit drumherum?
Greetings, Your Excellency.
So, gehen wir wieder raus. Wir sollten ihn wohl anwesend haben. Der Typ hier oben ist angezeigt in der Karte jetzt. So, stellen wir den mal zur Rede. Man merkt im Spiel doch hier und da an, dass es halt kein AAA-Spiel ist, sondern doch nur AA. Hier und da Clipping-Fehler. Die Models sind nicht immer astrein. Hier kann ich eine Kiste looten. Munition war das. So, irgendwo muss jetzt hier dem sein Haus sein. Ja, hier. Auch nicht abgeschlossen.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Ja, kommt die Dame des Hauses jetzt oder muss ich jetzt eben wieder hingehen?
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Da muss ich mal nach oben gehen. Vielleicht gibt's da ja die Dame des Hauses. Der ist ja. Spiegel, funktionieren die? Nein, Spiegel funktionieren scheinbar nicht. Wir waren nicht mit meinem Charakter.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Ach, das war... Okay. Der Vater war mit Sicherheit nicht so erfreut darüber, dass der kleinste See gefahren ist.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Gut, ich weiß gar nicht, wie das damals so war. Also ich bin in der Geschichte gar nicht so bewandert in diesem Zeitalter. Haben die damals wirklich kleine Kinder entführt, um die auf den Schiffen arbeiten zu lassen? Oder mit irgendwelchen anderen Verträgen die Kinder von den Eltern, also wenn es Spielschulen hat oder so, die Kinder dann mitgenommen, um die auf dem Schiff arbeiten zu lassen? Das werden wir mit Sicherheit noch rausfinden. Müssen wir jetzt den Captain wieder darauf ansprechen, oder was? Der Captain könnte mir zumindest mit Sicherheit ein bisschen was darüber sagen. Und hier ist nichts. Scheiße, ich bin falsch gegangen. So, rennen wir mal ein bisschen. Halt, da bin ich falsch. So, genau, der Captain, der wird mit Sicherheit was erzählen können.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
So, wir fragen nochmal danach, nochmal genauer nach.
Woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. And we are his only family.
So,
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here. Let's go talk to him.
so, wir können auch mit ihm noch mal ein bisschen sprechen. Also wir hätten jetzt auch an Bord gehen können, aber da hätten wir diese Nebenmission nicht mit abgeschlossen.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning.
So, ich muss aber ein bisschen niesen.
And me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
So, wegen dem Jungen.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Desade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Lords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
So, aber soll ich den Jungen wirklich zurückbringen? Ich weiß nicht, wir können ihn einfach hier lassen, oder? So, 125 Meter, da gibt es auf jeden Fall noch mehr zu tun. Also sind die Seefahrer quasi hier in dieser Zeit so eine eigene Truppe, die nicht so an irgendeiner Nation gebunden sind, sondern die Nationen müssen mit denen irgendwie handeln. Ach, der da oben. Betet der? Ist hier eine Kirche? Okay, ich kann ihn auch nicht umbringen. Das Dienstmädchen weiß vielleicht mehr.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Was ein Zufall, dass dieses Ding da gerade gelegen hat. Stört sich auch gar nicht. Also Dienstmädchen stört sich nicht daran, dass wir gerade Sachen geklaut haben. Muss ich jetzt echt alle Lagerhäuser durchsuchen? Ne, es sind nur 2. Dann gehen wir da mal hin. Kommen wir auch von hier daran. Wo denn jetzt? Hier.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your...
Kann ich hier meinen Kram verticken?
Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Verkaufen? Ah, gut. Okay, Sachen, die man angezogen hat, kann man nicht verkaufen. Auf einmal alles. Die hat mehr Wumms, ne? Aber es ist eine Muskete. So, kann ich auch nicht benutzen. Scheiße, ich habe was falsch gemacht.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
So, Stiefel können wir auch wegmachen. Und Kette haben wir nicht so. So, was habe ich jetzt überhaupt an Kohle? Ich habe 496 Goldstücke. Ich habe 52 Kilo dabei, von 200, die ich tragen kann. So, hier machen wir jetzt die Lagerhäuser. Hier ist das erste. Ich würde sagen, bevor wir jetzt hier reingehen und uns die Lagerhäuser mal etwas näher angucken, machen wir eine kleine Pause und sehen uns in der nächsten Folge wieder. Macht's gut, liebe Freunde, ich bin raus. Tschö.